I got him. No way. Freaking big old buck.
Well, good morning. It is opening day of rifle season. There's a bit of an echo in here. We're heading out to a spot that I've got pretty good confidence in. There was a bunch of does on camera last night, and I think tonight with the super full mega moon, part of me thinks that this was like the end of the lockdown stage. I've been hunting hard all week trying to shoot a doe during bow season, and it just hasn't happened. Most of the does I've seen at a time is like 2, and it's probably like a mom and daughter pair, or a doe fawn pair. I found a buck on camera yesterday that I hung these cameras up just a few days ago, and he's a shooter. He's a nice mature buck, and I think he passed through on camera last night. But there's gonna be a lot of pumpkins out today, so we will see what happens. Somebody could shoot that deer, but also that deer could get bumped, and deer could just be going everywhere. So I'm up early. I'm gonna get in the blind early. I'm gonna take my time because I can see a long way, so I'm betting a deer can see even more. I mean, like, this moon is a freaking flashlight. Tons of places to choose over the next couple of days and the next 4 hunts, so hopefully we can shoot a big buck. Stay tuned.
Well, this morning's sit was boring. Didn't see anything. Kind of surprised, honestly. I only heard a couple of shots. I think the deer are just being a little bit weird. I think this full moon's really got something to do with it. It should be full bore rut. The deer should be out and about. So I've got one fast strike panel that I'm gonna go down here and set up behind it for a couple hours here midday. I think this is a good area to find some cruising bucks. It's just got some good structure, good bedding area to it. So honestly, I think it looks really good. I just don't have much intel on it. I think having 2 mature bucks on camera down here, now it was middle of the night, but it's definitely worth sitting. It's 9:45, get there probably about 10, and maybe give it from 10 to 2, and then I've got a ladder stand I want to sit in this evening. So it's gonna be a full day of hunting, but I just don't want to miss any opportunities. I think where I sat this morning is a evening spot. And the only reason I chose it this morning is because I woke up and there was about 8 does on camera in there at like 4:30 this morning. So I was like, well, might as well follow the does. Haven't seen does grouped up like that in a long time. So here's to hoping everything goes as planned. All right, not gonna lie, this setup's pretty slick. Here's my one fast strike panel. So it's a little bar here. You've seen it in the duck hunting videos, but they've got a hinge in the middle, and you can unscrew that, and it's just like one little 4-foot section. So I've got this little blind right in front of me, tucked into the cedar tree here, and so I'm looking down into a bedding area and just kind of a little wooded area. Like, there's a cornfield out here where they could come and graze and get some corn or whatever, so it's a really good looking spot. Oh, actually, you guys do know this spot. This is the pond that was right next to my sunflower field. The sunflower field was right behind me here. I've got a lot of visibility here, which makes this spot great. So basically any direction within 200 yards, dead deer. So we'll see. Welcome to the willow stand. This is a fun stand. It's in kind of like a little bedding area. We got the wind right in my face. These deer are going to be coming from in front of me, coming out into this bean field to my right to maybe feed a little bit or travel. It's a big travel corridor through here. There's a bean field right on the other side of these trees. I can see it. So it's like a really skinny bunch of trees. Heavy travel corridor. And I had a nice 10-pointer in here. There's rubs all over the place. I mean, this just looks like a really good place to be. So I wanted to wait until the wind was perfect for this spot before I hunted it. It was a little bit iffy this morning, but we got a good straight wind tonight, so it's going to be coming right at me. Hopefully we see our target buck. There's quite a few bucks in this area, but there's like 2 that I would consider pulling the trigger on from what I've seen. So hopefully we'll see something. The weather's not helping, and the full moon, so it's gonna take some serious patience waiting for something to happen today. It's gonna be like 60 degrees, 15 to 25 mile an hour south wind. Maybe we'll get to punch a doe tag tonight. I'd like that. I just want to shoot a deer. I don't care if it's buck or doe. I got a doe tag and a buck tag, so I'll shoot either. I might shoot a doe. We'll see.
Well, day one of rifle season was terrible. Strong winds, sunny, warm. Didn't see a single deer at all. Heard some people shooting, so it meant that some were on their feet at least. But today is day 2. I've got Dave, my father-in-law. He's hunting what I would be considering a prime spot, a spot that I've saved just for him to sit in. So hopefully he shoots the deer today. There's been some really good deer movement through the spot where he's sitting. So ideally he shoots one, but today we're sitting at a spot on a tree stand that I put up the other day. And, this is one that I've been saving as well. So we got really good conditions. It's cloudy, really light winds. It's going to be kind of warm, but the clouds are going to be killer. So hopefully Mother Nature's on our side. The rut's in full force, and we get to see some cruising bucks today. So I'm excited for this sit. So let's see what we see. Holy shit, that's a big ass buck. I got him. No way. Freaking big old buck. Holy crap, I didn't expect that. He's right there. That's a big buck. Oh my God. Gotta love gun season. Please tell me this was on. 1% battery left on this GoPro. Oh my gosh, I gotta go put my hands on this deer. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. This was not how I expected today to go, but
Yes. Offhand, I don't know how this shot was, but this AccuTip bullet looks like it did the trick, man. He's just piled up right there. Done. Didn't even go 30 yards. Hell yeah. Oh my gosh. This is a story and a half. I've been hunting so hard. It's not a giganto buck, but it's a good one. It's a really good one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It just smells like buck in here. That's why I thought I got him. That's incredible. I think he's an 8. He's just a solid 8-pointer. This is an area I've always kind of wanted to hunt, but I didn't have a whole lot of confidence in it. But it definitely looks like a really bucky bedding area. Gosh, I can smell him from here. He's all ruttered out. Look at that. That's a great deer. Gotta get out of these stupid briars. Wow. You dead? One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dang good 8. Big old mature buck. Gotta love it. He's in the thick of it. In the thick of it. In the thick of it. Oh, wow. That's a heavy deer. That's awesome. You can get out of it. I hit right where I was aiming. What a wild story. What a wild hunt. This is unbelievable, man. He is a rutted up buck. Okay. Honestly, didn't quite expect this to happen today. It has been an incredible sequence of events. That's a great deer. He's got some like little hooks on him. Good mature deer, man. Not a giant, but man, that makes me happy. I'm so happy. Really good mass on him, great brow tines. Just a solid 8-pointer. Here's the gist. Here's what happened. So there I was, walking through the woods. And so my main goal was to I was wanting to put a trail camera up here, and I had my rifle with me because I was like, you know what? I usually bump a couple of does when I'm walking through here. And so I was prepared for that. Wasn't prepared for that, but the hunting has just been so tough. It's been locked down for like a week. They're not out in the open. They're not moving. Like this deer, he's way up in the thick stuff, just bedded down. You can just smell it in the air. You can just smell buck. Now, this is a little area that I thought was a bedding area, and now it's definitely confirmed. I've always kind of looked at it and been like, nah, it's not that great. But now, I think I might have a different opinion on it. But anyways, no, I'm walking through the woods, and I'm like, doop, 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 you know, walking slow, being careful. Leaves are kind of wet still, the ground's a little wet, just taking my time, wind's in my favor. Like, if I'm gonna bump something, like, obviously, we saw what happened. So, I was prepared for it. I'm glad I had the GoPro with me. Now, is this the the hunting video that I was wanting to have? No. But is this a deer I was hoping to shoot? 100%, man. That's a great mature deer. There is a bigger one out here, but I've been hunting hard, man. And duck season's about to get really good. And so now I've got my 2 bucks. This one's bigger than the last one, I would say, like definitely more mature. So now next buck I shoot needs to be more mature than that one. But we gotta drag this baby out. What a freaking day, man. What a freaking day. I was using the let me see here. Had somebody ask me on Instagram what I thought of these. These Corlock tipped from Remington, 308 165 grain. They've got a polymer tip on them, hence the name tipped. And I'm curious to see what it looks like on the inside, but there it is. You can see maybe you can see the tip on it. So, yeah, there you go. You can see that. But frontal shot, not ideal. To be honest with you, I thought I missed him. I was looking for blood, didn't see any blood. I'm like, I smell this deer. Sure enough, tipped over right there. I mean, he made it down the hill. That's it. All right, so I gotta go pick up Dave, see how his morning went. I don't think he's seen anything. I was getting a little anxious, and rightfully so. I'm just in here and shoot a buck. Oh my goodness. That makes all the sits worth it. When, well, for one, I've never stalked a deer like that before. I've tried many a time to sneak up on them, but this is the first one where it's been successful. It probably also helps that it's firearm season, so that's what we got going for us. But holy smokes. If you guys wouldn't mind, leave me a thumbs up. That deserves a thumbs up. I might possibly cape this one out. We'll see. Maybe if this video gets 1,000 likes. No, that's too low. We need 2,000 likes on this video, and I will shoulder mount this bad boy. So, it's up to you guys. I'll cape him out, get him ready. Now the fun starts. I'll get him.
Here's Roy. Hold on, Josh. Oh, shit. Gosh. There. He's a heavy guy. It'd be a lot less lighter if you've got it.
Less lighter.
Woo. Nice stench.
I think this is becoming one of my favorite sights to see. A mature deer hanging from a tractor. Here's a good look at the points, or the antlers. He's tight. He's got good mass. He's just a really good mature deer. Not the oldest on the property by any means, but I'm happy. I'm so happy. What an encounter. What a hunt. But check this out. So I was shooting those tipped Corlock bullets from Remington. Smoked the top of the heart. I mean, just annihilated it. So perfect shot. The bullet kind of fragmented inside of the chest cavity, and the guts weren't touched. So I don't know if I showed you guys this, but the bullet went in right where the kind of hair starts to get all funky on the neck. So I just put it dead center on his chest. Offhand shot. I mean, just crazy, man. What a crazy hunt. You know, you can try so hard to just be set up in the right spot, get this deer to come by, but sometimes all you gotta do is just walk through the woods. An opportunity presents itself. So I'm very, very, very happy with how today's gone. And you know, to be honest with you, this is the first time in my life where I've shot 2 bucks in the same season. So really awesome. And the even better thing is this deer is from a completely different deer herd from the other deer I shot. So even though I'm taking 2 bucks, they're completely different deer herds. So that's a really cool thing to have available to me, is that I can shoot 2 bucks and not feel bad about it, because completely different. So all in all, great day. Well, today is a special day. We just got back yesterday. I got this big old deer, and today I'm going to take it to the taxidermist. I decided how I wanted to mount it. If you guys would please leave me a like, that'd be great. But the reason why I want this deer mounted, okay, there's a couple of reasons. Number one, it's a really nice mature deer. Number two, it is my first DIY mature buck. Now, I did shoot that one with the bow. He was a young deer, 2.5, 3.5 years old. This one, however, is a nice mature buck, rutted up, just a great deer, and it's also my biggest deer outside of my first buck. But last year was this buck, which I got to take the cap back to the taxidermist, so I get 2-for-1 trip out of this deal. So that mount's almost done. He's just got to put the cap on there, stitched up, and we should have that mount soon. But the thing is like, this is my first DIY. That was a guided hunt. So went to Big Kansas Whitetails for a Remington media hunt, and so I got to hunt some really cool areas, but it didn't have the same kind of feeling in my gut that this one had, because I mean, yes, I earned it. I sat out all day for a day and a half until he came in, but I don't know. I'm sure you guys kind of understand where I'm coming from. Where, like, this is a very significant deer for me because it is my first DIY big mature buck. So, cool story behind it. My father-in-law helped me drag it out of the woods. It's a deer that's going to have a lot of story. I've been busy, so haven't been really putting the camera up as much as I should be, or pressing the record button, but it's been a busy week. Been doing a lot, so I'm excited to see how this mount turns out. I think I'll have to look at the postures. I think Big Boy, he's like looking up and to the one of the sides. So him, I might put him in sneak. I want him looking like a full bore rutted up, ready to go chase some tail buck. So I mean, that's how he was when I shot him. That's what he was doing when I shot him. So cool deer. I love the brow tines. They got a little curve to them, and then the fronts, whatever the main beams or whatever, they kind of hook out at the front, which is really cool too. So some neat features on this deer. Little side profile there for you. I don't know if I really showed it off all that great, so here you go. I like the tongue. It's almost like he's got like bull horns. He's just real tight in the front. This one's kind of got some flat spots. Just a really good, solid deer. And just for comparison, because we can, not like it's really, that's my Kansas buck, and that's my Missouri buck. Which one do you guys like better? It's really not a fair assessment when one's further back. Anyways, that's a 141 inch 8-point. This one's got a little bit more spread. This one's probably 130. We'll see. I'll see if the taxidermist can score it for me. But anyways, I'm gonna hit the road here, get this to the taxidermist. Hopefully get a sneak peek at the mount, and maybe I'll get to keep the cap for a little while. We'll see. So, I just wanted to, just in case he's not here anymore, I wanted to take a second to get some more video and show you guys the antlers. Great buck, super happy. Great weekend. Feels good to punch my buck tags, be done. Now I got a couple of archery tags to fill, and then we're done. That's it for the deer this year.